Hiyo Wizara ya Elimu imetakiwa kujitenga na usajili wa wanafunzi wa sekondari msingi, badala yake kuunda bodi huru itakayosimamia shughuli hiyo. Fidel Mbaraka anatueleza zaidi.
Kwenye mahojiano na TV47, aliyekuwa mwenyekiti wa muungano wa walimu wakuu wa sekondari nchini Kahi Indimuli anasema kuwa ipo haja ya Wizara ya Elimu nchini kuanzisha bodi itakayosimamia usajili wa wanafunzi wa gredi ya 10 ili kuzuia mchanganyiko uliokuwepo wakati wa usajili uliopita.
But in my view, the ministry should divorce itself. The ministry should divorce itself from placement of these students and maybe give a completely independent body, like what we have with the university placement body. Because the placement at the moment, the ministry is used to what they used to do with the KCPE, where they look at the mark and then they place students based on their mark. Here we are looking at competences. If you look at the university, the Joint Admission Board has been able to come up with clusters, isn't it? And based on the clusters, they place these students without any noise. Because already it has been shown, your points just tell you can't fit here, that you can fit here. So why don't we get an independent board to come up with a way of identification of those competences, classify them, and then using that to place, and the ministry remains an overseer.
Indimuli anasisitiza kwamba Wizara ya Elimu inapaswa kuwasajili wanafunzi wa mtaala wa elimu wa CBE kwa misingi ya uwezo wao, bali si alama au gredi wanazopata kwenye mtihani jinsi ilivyokuwa na 844.
Where the challenge came, and which will still be a challenge unless we are able to overcome this, is the identification of these competences and having a level in which you can say the child has actually attained the competence. Because at the moment we are saying he has exceeded expectations. What was the expectation for the child to be said to have exceeded, or has met, or is approaching, or has not met the expectations? You know, that is missing. And that gave a big problem in placement in senior secondary.
Changamoto kuu inayoshuhudiwa kwenye shule nyingi nchini ni ukosefu wa vifaa vya kutumia katika utekelezaji wa mtaala huu. Bwana Indimuli anaeleza haja ya kujumuisha wanafunzi wa sekondari ya msingi kwenye shule za upili ambazo zina vifaa ikilinganishwa na shule za msingi.
I remember when I was still chairman, what we said was, can we identify institutions that can be identified to take a certain pathway? First, we even proposed that junior secondary to be in the then schools referred to as sub-county schools, which are currently in category 4 schools. But later, with the Presidential Working Party, they changed and said, let it be domiciled in primary school. If I take then, which I also voiced, was it was ill-advised. We went with, I would say, with what the people wanted. It was politics now. The people wanted the children in primary because in their imagination, when you talk of the word secondary, it must be boarding. So they were fearing these are young kids who are going to boarding schools.
Fidel Mbaraka, TV47, County ya Vihiga.